Hi, my name is Ed Grace, and I had the good fortune to spend 10 years working on the Apollo space program. In 1961's speech, President Kennedy set a goal for our nation to land the man on the moon and return him safely to Earth before the end of the century. I was going to school at the time, and soon thereafter started working at the MIT Draper Lab in Cambridge on the Apollo project. It was a very exciting time for me and gave me the opportunity to be involved with many historical events at the very beginning of my engineering career. MIT Draper Labs had a contract with NASA to design and develop the inertial navigation system, which would be used to control the command and lunar modules to and from the moon. The inertial navigation system included the Apollo guidance computer and can be likened to today's GPS systems. However, it was designed to work traveling in space rather than on the surface of the Earth. Each Apollo flight required unique software, which we also developed at MIT. By the way, the Apollo flight computer contained 36K of fixed memory. Yes, we round-tripped to the moon using a computer with only 36K of memory. One cannot turn their cell phone on or off today with that amount of memory. My day-to-day work was based in MIT at Cambridge, Massachusetts, but I would travel to North American Rockwell in California, the manufacturer of the command module, to Grumman Aircraft on Long Island, the manufacturer of the lunar module, to the NASA Manned Spacecraft Center in Houston, where the Apollo Mission Control Center was located, as well as Kennedy Space Center in Florida. I was on assignment at the NASA Houston Mission Control Center for the duration of the Apollo 13 mission, providing support to the NASA personnel you saw on TV manning the mission control stations. I was a member of the Apollo 13 mission operations team awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President Nixon in 1970 after the safe return of the Apollo 13 astronauts. Included in my talks is an overview of the Apollo project, little-known details of the Apollo landing on the moon, surrounding the abort/continue to land decision after the Apollo guidance computer started issuing 1201 and 1202 alarms while Neil Armstrong was flying the LEM manually. The highlights of the issues, the ups and downs of the Apollo 13 mission as observed in the Houston Mission Control Center. I recreate as well as explain the problems the astronauts face and the decision processes the mission operations team went through during the 3-day ordeal to return the astronauts safely to Earth. We visit the movies, First Man and Apollo 13, discuss how they were made. Since we work closely with the astronauts, I include many stories of and about the astronauts during my speeches. As we're approaching the 50th anniversaries of Apollo 11 and 13 missions, the subject material is of interest to all. Thank you for your time and interest.